What's going on, my tiddly bitches, man, the caveman here, and time for some Neca talk, or rather Jason Friday the 13th talk. Why not? You know, I'm a big Jason fan and all that. So Neca, what is going on? Like, why haven't we gotten like a Jason X? I mean, this stuff is just so all over the place and randomly complicated with the Friday the 13th franchise for some reason, and I don't get it. I just know that the fan base and everybody really just wants more Jason. We can't get enough Jason, am I right? So, like, where is Jason X? You know, I know they're coming out with Jason Takes Manhattan, that version. I know they're trying to knock them all out. They got the Jason Goes to Hell, which they also had in the lineup, but they're really teasing the Jason Takes Manhattan one coming out, which is a cool version. I've got the 3 versions of Jason that I want. Friday 13 Part 7, which I think is like the perfect version of Jason, where he's all tattered up and you see his bones and all that stuff. He just looks the coolest. I mean, I wish he had the full face mask, but I mean, that's cool too, that piece is broken off and you could see his teeth and everything. So I think that's like the perfect version of Jason. And I have the original Jason where he has the sack head and the crossover Jason. So I think those are like the 3, or like in the top 5, I would say, you know, it's got to be Urban Jason, Jason X. He's a deep cut, and I think he's a fan favorite. I don't know, it's a guilty pleasure, that movie. I remember I was working at a warehouse and that freaking movie came out. I still remember listening on the radio and that freaking advertisement for that movie came out over and over again. It's just in the back of my head, and this was I don't even want to tell you how many years ago this was. But so what is going on with a Jason X? We need and want a Jason X. The last Jason X that we had was the McFarlane days. And we all know how that went, you know, like, but we do want a Jason X. I don't know what's going on, rights and all that stuff. We definitely want a Jason X. The last one we got was McFarlane, like I said. You know, he was very limited. I missed out on him. I wish I did get him. But obviously I didn't get him, you know, and I feel like if Neca does a Jason X, it'll be cool. He'll come with like a bunch of stuff, you know, he'll look really good. He'll have some reasonable articulation going on, enough to get him into like a few different poses, which is all you really need. I can't believe I didn't bring up the Savini one. Like, that one looks cool. You know, they're doing the video game verse stuff. That's cool, but we really want Jason X. Honestly, we really want Jason X, right? Don't you want Jason X? I know I do. That's really it. Neca's pumping some stuff out, you know, but they need to get other kind of deep cut stuff out there that I think would move. You know, like Trick or Treat Studios is doing stuff, but man, their stuff is expensive. Like, I really want that Leprechaun because it's cool. It's so limited in articulation and the price point on it. I mean, it's cool that I guess he comes with the skateboard and it looks good. Like, but their stuff is expensive. I almost picked up their Goosebumps stuff too. I wanted to get the Haunted Mask one. The stuff is just too expensive. I don't know. Like, that's a little bit of a splurge for me right there. Like, if you're gonna buy a statue, get a statue. Or if you're gonna make a figure, make a figure. I know they got the Leprechaun. Don't they have like a Kickstarter for that life-size Leprechaun? That would be creepy as hell. Like, having that in your house. No, they got like life-size gremlins and stuff, which are cool. I like the gremlins. But, you know, there's other things like, you know, like I would really like some like critter figures or something. Put them in like a 3-pack. You get like a big critter. I mean, I know I say that and then it's like limited articulation on those guys. It would be really limited on those guys. So I don't even know what you would do to kind of like juice up that product. But there's stuff out there that's definitely missing. I know, like, they're always looking for things, but there's if you look into it, I know going further back is only hitting a certain target audience, and I know everything needs to be like broader and fresh and everything, so I get it. I totally get it. All right, guys, let me know what you think. What's some horror stuff and everything you guys would like to see? You know, Trick or Treat Studios, whoever's doing stuff. You know, as long as we're still talking about that. Like all the stuff starts bubbling up when I'm about to wrap up the video. You know, like a new Creeper figure from Jeepers Creepers would be cool. I know, again, Trick or Treat Studios did that one, but again, limited articulation. It looks good. It looks almost just like the one that that was back in the day. What was that brand? Geez, I forget the damn name of. Was it Neca? I don't think it was Neca that did the Creeper figure. But anyway, there's stuff out there, you know. But it's like the Trick or Treat Studio stuff is just, it's just expensive. It just is. Not that the stuff don't look good. I don't have any of it yet. I'm sure I'd be happy having some of it, but it's expensive. You know, I'm talking about that, and NECA is like getting up there too. You know, they're anywhere from like 35 to like what, over $50 now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Do you want a Jason X? What's other stuff that you would like to see, you know, come out? Like, just pop it in there. Let's get a conversation going. You guys know me. Always on the lookout. Cool stuff to bring to you. Always calls it how I sees it. And I'll catch you guys next time in the cave.